Hi, welcome back. I'm Jonathan from Some Talented People, and we're on day 3 of our investigations into the customer experience. Yesterday, we were last speaking with Manuel, and I just wanted to get from him, which we didn't get yesterday, a customer experience he's personally experienced that he found praiseworthy. Manuel.
Sorry.
A praiseworthy customer experience that you've had.
Okay. When you've got everything that is okay, it's easier to get that customer experience. But when you have some issues, for instance, you buy something that doesn't fit you or doesn't want you, so the way.
I'm actually looking, rather than theoretical, I'm looking for a personal experience.
Okay. Okay. When I bought something from Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I bought, it was completely other thing. So even the greatest companies has some issues.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start telling them, okay, I asked for let's say a watch, and you gave me a smartphone, okay, what happened here? So in the end they say, okay, sorry, we've got to deliver you for something. So they obviously refund the money and send me what it was really the thing that I asked for.
Mm.
So in the end, when you have that experience or that bad experience at the company like Amazon, like several others, say, okay, sorry, you have, let's say, for your next buy-in a discount of X percentage or something like that. That's the way to go through to it. So that's a good, from a bad customer experience converting to a very good customer experience.
So the way in which they deal with the problem once it happens,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, absolutely. So Dorothy, your experience with telecoms and the whole, because I think it's one of the things. So they produce lists in the UK of the worst customer service, but it's a very important distinction that customer service and customer experience are different, but they must overlap.
Sure.
So, what in your telecoms, you started in customer service? So people would phone you up and say they've got a problem and you would resolve it.
Correct.
When does that turn into customer experience?
Okay. Thanks so much, Jonathan. I'll try to explain the difference by contrasting, because it's a good way when you use analogies, a good way of understanding things. So whereas customer experience is proactive, I will think of Manuel, our usual customer, who on the 10th of the month has data that expires. So on the 8th of the month, I'll proactively probably send him a message. That's customer experience. On the other hand, customer service is reactive.
Right.
Jonathan's data will run out, then I will call him to inform him, Jonathan, your data has run out, is everything okay? That's one of the differences. The other is whereas customer experience is cross-functional, through it's a company-wide thing, customer service is usually something that is departmental and something that looks at kind of single functions, the customer service department, that kind of thing. Another example that I can use is customer experience looks at the entire customer journey,
So
right
like on the diagram here.
Exactly. Okay. It looks at when a customer first interfaces with us, is it how, from whichever channel they first hear about us, you know, to when they get the product, use it, go into advocacy, or worst case scenario, detract all that entire, you know, value chain. On the other hand, customer service only looks at resolving existing customer issues, you know?
Right.
So, whereas customer experience is feelings oriented, I need to massage Jonathan. I need to understand where he's coming from and things like that. Customer service is problem oriented. You know, we have these many queries. How do we deal with them? And, you know, things like that. So in a nutshell, that's the kind of difference I can give these two. And you see one.
I was going to say, so Manuel, is that your experience in the banking world as well?
Absolutely. When you have the data, when the customers are complaining about something, whatever, yes, you're always trying to react to that problems. So that's customer service, trying to give the service. And as Dorothy is telling us, is more focusing on reacting. And customer experience is trying to be a proactive thing, to start the way to minimize that kind of bad experiences, bad services, and to everything be 100 perfect. The example I did 2 minutes ago, if they were not changing what I asked for within the Amazon for another thing, if they were very good at it, you will be not having this customer issue or this customer service complaint. So, yes.
So I had something recently with Amazon. The thing arrived and it wasn't the right thing I'd asked for. And the returns process is you just, you know, there's a button for returning, you output a code, it's free delivery, they refund your card or your account. So I'm somewhat confused. We got a couple of minutes to just bounce this around, but I'm somewhat confused as to, as a customer, am I aware of this distinction or not? Do I care about it? Dorothy?
Good one. Customers do not care. They don't give a damn about whether it's customer service or customer experience. You know, Manuel and Jonathan, all that a customer wants is to feel valued, important, and in control. That is what the customer wants. Whether you are doing, you know, something that leaves a customer feeling like they would want to use you again, you know, that is all that a customer cares about. They don't care about how much technology you have. They don't care about anything. It's about their feelings and the transformation they get from using your product or service.
So I shouldn't even be aware of which department it is really. I mean, they say phone customer service, but all I'm worried about is resolving my issue.
Correct.
So, Manuel, we're talking to HR people, we're talking to change management people, we're talking to marketing people with this set of broadcasts. Where does the buck stop? Not stop, because that would be a director level, but where does the control of the customer experience reside in your experience?
There should be a change in the way organizations are organized. There should be organized not by functions like compliance functions or regulatory functions or whatever. There should be organized on the process flow regarding the customer needs, focus on the customer. So in the end, as Dorothy was telling, myself as a customer, I don't care if it was finance or it was marketing. Who cares that? I want my product, my service, whatever I bought. So if that is the real feeling of the customer, organizations should be focused on the customer within their process, within their organizations, and not within functions.